Hello, my name is Brandy Wolf, and I am a spiritual counselor, and I've been called to work with the fairies again. And I'm going to do a message about where America's headed by the end of this year from the Fairies Oracle. So that's what I'm currently asking as to what's going to happen from now to the end of this year for America. There's a lot of tension. There's a lot of conflict. And I know some of us want a certain person out of office by any means necessary. And let me also state that this is for entertainment purposes only. So whatever messages I get, I get. Okay. Now I may have to cover some of the cards because they can be very explicit. And I have the book because some meetings I was doing readings for myself yesterday because I felt the call. And I'm like, damn, I forgot what that meant. So I had to go back to the book. I haven't read in these cards in forever. And seeing the first card that's underneath the deck, I'm not surprised. So we have the feline, which is number 65. Luminous gloom, or doom rather, and that's number 56. I have to cover this one up a little bit. And then we have number 22, the Master Maker. And the overall energy, unity in reverse. Now, do I need to really go over what unity is in reverse? No, I do not. So, yeah, I got the book. This is the book. I'm going to read from the book. I mean, we already know what unity is, and it's in reverse, so that tells a lot anyway. We may have become overly focused on the differences and disagreements that seem to separate us from others, and this may be preventing us from achieving our potential for fulfillment and happiness. We may feel alienated, unwanted, and lonely. If this is so, we need to refocus on what we have in common with those around us, far and near. We may need to heal our own attitudes and our beliefs that contribute to these feelings of separation. And we could usefully consider how we might find reconciliation with others. Forgiveness may be a key. Prejudice and judgmental and critical attitudes all push us farther into the delusion of separateness and loneliness. So now let's look at the feline. I used to know what the feline was because I kept getting that damn card. But like I said, it's been a while. Okay, there's 64 and this is 65. The main thing is getting it right, delayed completions, tidying up loose ends. The feline looks out of his card accusingly, reminding us of things undone, promises unkept, and duties unfulfilled. He says that we can't expect to have things go right when we are trailing so much unfinished business behind us. Dragging that stuff around tires us. It uses up energy that we need for other things. If we could just take care of these things that cause so much mental, sometimes physical, clutter, we would suddenly find that we have a lot more energy at our disposal to do things that we really want to do, and probably much more cooperation from others as well. He especially suggests that we take care of the little things that matter to us. We will feel so much better when we have done that, and so will he. Now we have the Luminous Doom. And he's number 56. 65, 56, those are interesting numbers. So number 56. Self-defeat, self-pity, self-destruction, taking care of ourselves. It is time to face the fact that our attitudes and beliefs about ourselves are our own. We may have learned them from others, but the others are not responsible for them in the here and now. We are. If we choose self-pity and pessimism, we make a choice that makes our lives worse. When this card appears in a reading, it indicates that this is a time when understanding that concept is especially important. A time when there is some sort of a crunch in the situation that offers someone the opportunity to notice and change such self-destructive habits. If it is yourself, you know what you need to do. If it is someone else, you may wish to consider how you might support them in this opportunity for change. Can you make sure to give positive feedback at every appropriate opportunity? Can you refrain from nagging, scolding, or complaining at them when they get it wrong? These things help. And the Master's Maker, I gotta cover him up. And he's in reverse. And that's number 22. Now, upright, it means skill, craftsmanship, magician, moral strength, invention. In reverse, when the Master's Maker's wisdom and skill are blocked, shoddy craftsmanship is a problem. It doesn't matter the art or skill or craft is. It doesn't matter whether it's physical or intellectual. This situation is likely to deteriorate badly if people do not give their best. And then do it even better than that. The card reverse may represent haphazard work, mediocrity, lack of skill, or unrealized potential. While traditional values of quality and integrity of workmanship are important, being dogmatic or stuck in outworn ways just for the sake of tradition is another block to the art of craftsmanship. And this is from the Fairies. This is from the Earth Spirits, the Wee Folk. And this hits true, does it not? This message hits true, does it not? Especially when we have unity in reverse. We are not unified. We are separated. And we're separated in some ways from outdated beliefs. And we're separated by also other beliefs that may be within our traditions, like, whatever political party you're in, you're following that tradition, and whatever a person in that political party is stating, you're accepting it. And maybe even deep down, you don't want to accept it. Deep down, you don't want to accept what is being told to you by that person in that party. But you feel like you have to accept it because it's part of tradition, it's part of what you were raised. It's time to break those ancestral patterns. It's time for you to start thinking for yourself as opposed to have others thinking for you. And I think a lot of you out there are feeling this way. That you feel that this is no longer what you can accept. And I feel that some of you are afraid to take that leap of faith. That's your shadow. That's a shadow you have to face. You have to face your shadow. And that's what I feel is going on here as well. You're not facing your shadow to just come clean and say, hey, you know what? What's going on right now is not okay. We need to agree on the simple basics. What does humans need? Food, shelter, medical care. Okay, why can't we agree on at least those three things? Okay. And these are the three major things: shelter, food, health care. Why can't we help each other on those? Why can't we help each other on those? Why can't we focus on the basics first? Think about that. Blessings, and have a wonderful week.